Fuck going on, man? It's your boy FlavorPack, and in today's video, I'm bringing you the one clip hybrid build. But I feel like I should just let the build speak for itself. Now, I know you probably saw the first clip, and you're probably still thinking that in some way, shape, or form that this is clickbait. But in the next few clips that you see, you're gonna see that I am legitimately one clipping pretty much everybody that I fight. Now, there are gonna be some instances where I may reload, but as you can see in that clip, I didn't reload. As you can see in this clip, I did not reload as well either. I am just straight phase tanking and just letting the whole clip go and straight up one clipping my opponents. Now, hybrid builds are kind of in a tricky spot right now because a lot of people are realizing that incoming repairs is getting taken out of the game. But with this build right here, in terms of the pieces that I need to use, don't involve incoming repairs at all. Now I do use the mods, and the devs had already confirmed that it will still be available in the game, but we just don't know how. So let's not necessarily turn our backs to hybrids just yet, but you guys should know me by now. I'm not just a one-trick pony. I am not just somebody who am just going to just lay down and just accept the fact that hybrids are going to be gone. No, I'm just going to figure out another way to run them, and I've pretty much already did that within this patch. So going into next patch, a lot of people, again, they're going to be sitting here saying that hybrids are going to be trash, but as you can see, again, I am one clipping my opponents. I'm straight mowing through my opponents, and as you can see right there, I should have one clipped them, but I missed a couple of shots, so I didn't kill him. But the thing is, I feel like a lot of people are, again, sleeping on hybrid builds, and you can't because of the survivability that comes with it. So the fact that I'm able to phase tank and one clip opponents, and then on top of that still get my armor back, hey, hybrids is the only build that's going to allow you to achieve this level of gameplay. But again, a lot of people think that is good for solo play, but I mean, as you can see here, this is 2v1 and I'm shredding both of my opponents. And again, I don't know why people think that these builds are bad when ultimately they're about to get stronger. So let's dive into this build. Jumping into the build, man, as you can see here, I am using Perfect Companion, and I'm really the star of what's making the damage hit so hard outside of Perfect Companion are these three pieces, being the AR, which is the capacitor, which has damage to armor on it already. The gloves is giving me damage to armor as well, and the knee pads. So as you can see, I have damage to armor rolled on this AR. Now, I do not have it fully optimized, but as you can see, even without this gun not being fully optimized and not being fully expertised, I'm still able to one-clip people regardless. So that should just show you how busted this is. On the gloves, I'm using contractors, and again, another additional 8% damage to armor. The knee pads, I'm getting an additional 5%. So you combine all of that with the amplified damage from Perfect Companion, this build is going to hit extremely hard, right? Then on top of that, we still have survivability with the build, so it's not like if I go to phase trade with somebody, as soon as I lose my armor, that's it, or as soon as I lose any armor, I need to pop an insta kit, or actually go pop a actual kit. I have the heals that are going to allow me to stay alive. And none of these pieces, as I said earlier in the video, roll with incoming repairs. The mask is giving me repair skills and skill duration. So that is going to allow for my chem launcher to stay on the ground a little bit longer. So my cloud duration is at 9.1 seconds. And it could be a little bit higher than that if I were to expertise this to 30 as well. I just haven't gotten around to that. But on the holster, I normally run a Picaro's holster, but I am using just a normal Brazos holster. But I have a yellow on it, so essentially I am getting 2 skill tiers just from this one piece. And then with me using the chess piece having that 1.5, that is essentially 3 skill tiers, 2 skill tiers from this, and then another skill tier from using Tactician, and then I also get one from Ninja Bike. So I'm actually going to start for this build. You can actually not use Tactician, and you still should be able to achieve 6 skill tiers. But hey, that's completely up to you. You can sit here and again think that this build is not going to be valuable currently or in the next patch or next season, but I promise you that you are wrong. This build is going to be extremely valuable, and again, the damage is still going to be there. Now, will it hit as hard? That's kind of still up in the air, but based off of everybody else and all these other builds getting nerfed, and I know a lot of people are, again, kind of just like little cheerleaders with their pom poms, kind of celebrating the fact that hybrid builds are getting nerfed as well too. But the thing is, I know how to move around incoming repairs. Um, I'm the blueprint, man. I don't sit here and just stick to one thing, man. I come up with an abundance of an ideas and I execute. Sometimes you just may not see exactly what I'm doing. I know a lot of the builds that I will be uploading in the future. Some people may think that they're old builds and I just prototyped it or whatever the case may be. But with prototype gear in general, that is going to change the game just because of the augments itself. The augments allow for a build to go from one thing to something totally different, and you gotta respect that, and you have to at least acknowledge it, because if you don't acknowledge it, you're gonna be on the short end of the stick because of the fact that you're putting yourself at a disadvantage once this blackout DZ comes into the game. Once you're actually allowed to use these augments in PvP, and if you decide to step in there and fight, because that's pretty much where I would say the cream of the crop of players that feel like they're the best of the best, or the people that have been putting time into their builds, they're going to be there, and they're going to be, trying to establish their new meta build, and try to basically come up with their new meta. So hey, I would definitely advise you to get on the ball and start prototyping your gear. And I know with this build, you're probably saying, well, hey, you didn't even prototype 2 of the pieces. That is true, but I'm working on that, so don't worry yourselves about that. But I do have an abundance of other hybrid builds that I will be rolling out. So again, we're not going anywhere with this. Um, it is kind of sad that 2 pieces, 511 and RNK, and actually 3, I should say, Bellstone, they are removing incoming repairs, but again, that is not going to be changing anything for me. I still can upload builds with that variant, but again, I'm just going to figure some things out. But hey, man, I definitely want to let you guys know to stay tapped in, man, because moving forward, I will be rolling out, again, more hybrid builds, more skill builds, damage builds, all different types of variants, man. So stay tuned for that. And also, in the future, I know you guys are not under a rock and you guys know what is coming out in November, GTA 6. I will be on that game heavy. So you will be seeing GTA content, but you also still will be seeing Division 2 content. So do not think that I'm going anywhere. Do not think that I'm just straight up chucking the deuces up to Division. This game has definitely been a journey, but again, with them doing what they're doing, the hybrid builds is just a new challenge for me. And I'm not somebody that's going to back away from the challenge. I'm going to apply myself and definitely try to see what new builds I can cook up, man, because once again, I am the blueprint. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Looking down at my shoes and there's not a crease. Niggas wanna play out, I power up and I'm feeling like I'm Kratos. Silence on the blink and it looking like potato. Find something sick to do, play with some played out. See if you're